Hey, Irina! Congratulations on popping out that bundle of joy. You rocked it, girl. I couldn't be prouder of you.
Hello, Tessa! Thanks for making the trip from your house to the hospital. I know it's a bit of a hike, so it'll probably take you a good while to get here.
Honestly, I can't wipe this grin off my face. If you could see me right now, you'd realize my face is lit up with pure joy.
Well, I can imagine just how thrilled and overjoyed you must be now that your grandchild has finally arrived in this world. I mean, I saw how you went on a photo snapping spree when you were at the hospital earlier.
You're absolutely right. Actually, I'm looking at the photos right now too. Oh my goodness. Look at this adorable little bundle of joy. I can already tell that this handsome baby boy is going to be a heartbreaker when he grows up. Watch out, world. We've got a future charmer on our hands right here.
Aw, thanks, Tessa. I really appreciate your kind words. I must admit, I already feel pretty flattered by being his mom.
Honestly, it blows my mind how little Billy doesn't have any resemblance to you whatsoever. And that's definitely a good thing, by the way.
Oh? Why do you think that? Don't you like the idea of him looking like me?
Oh, it's not just the looks, Irina. I also hope that as he grows older, he doesn't inherit any of your lousy character traits.
I'm sorry if I come across that way. I really didn't mean to.
I'm still in disbelief that you were so daring as to get pregnant and have a child before getting hitched. But hey, at least it's a relief that the child turned out to be a boy, right? No need to worry, my dear. Once you officially become my daughter-in-law, you'll transform into an entirely different person in just a matter of months.
Really? Well, I certainly hope so. I'm aware of my flaws and I'm committed to improving myself. Though I hope I'm not that terrible. Anyway, I'll do my utmost to be a good mom. Since you have experience, it would be wonderful if you could share some of your wisdom with me.
You can count on it, but let's get back to the more pressing matters, shall we? Regarding Billy's birth certificate, you don't need to stress about it at all. Wayne and I will take care of all the necessary paperwork. Since you've just given birth, it's important for you to stay at the hospital and get plenty of rest. I'll let Wayne know to swing by and check on you after he's done with work.
Thanks, Tessa. You've been incredibly considerate and supportive throughout my pregnancy. Your help has meant a lot to me. I apologize for any clumsiness on my part, though.
Oh yeah, you really put on a clown show during your entire pregnancy. If it weren't for me stepping in to guide you and lend a hand, I can't even fathom the level of disaster you would have turned yourself into.
And I genuinely appreciate everything you've done for me. In my heart, I already consider you as my own mother. It's unfortunate, but my dad is always swamped with work. And my mom, well, she can't be here to lend a hand. But I know she would be overjoyed to hear that I've welcomed a baby into the world.
Must be tough growing up in a single-parent household, huh? I mean, can they even call that kind of setup a family?
Yes, it is, Tessa. My mom passed away when I was very young. And since then, my dad hasn't been able to move on. Instead, he throws himself into work. Sometimes to an excessive extent. I suppose it's his way of dealing with the pain of losing my mother. He always tells me that he wants to give me the best life imaginable. But honestly, all I really want is to spend more time together with him.
That's quite unfortunate to hear. What a chaotic situation, I must say.
Anyway, why dwell on sad memories now? We should be celebrating and focusing on the future instead of bringing up all of this.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Anyway, my son and I are heading out to get Billy's birth certificate, so you don't need to worry about a thing. Catch you later.
Hi, Wayne. How's everything at work?
Oh, hey, Irina. Work is just alright, I suppose. I mean, I'm still drowsing in busyness as usual. I apologize for not being able to take some time off after you gave birth. It's just that, out of nowhere, we got this incredibly important client, and I have to put in extra hours to get the work done.
No need to worry, honey. I've already been discharged from the hospital, And honestly, I don't feel all that tired. Just leave everything at home to me, and you can focus on your work, okay?
Roger that. Honestly, Irina, you're incredible. I know I can always rely on you.
Anything for my husband and our family. Oh, by the way, did you and Tessa manage to apply for Billy's birth certificate? She mentioned that you were going to take care of it yesterday, but when I messaged her to ask if it was done, she didn't respond. I'm a bit worried now. I hope everything is okay.
Well, regarding that, actually, there was an unexpected inconvenience, so we haven't managed to get it done yet.
Oh my god, really? Why didn't you tell me about it earlier?
You know, I didn't want to stress you out. I thought it was just a minor issue that could be resolved quickly, but it seems that's not the case.
But what exactly happened? Did you forget to bring the required documents? Or perhaps you couldn't recall some information needed to fill out the form?
No, it's not about that. You see, my mom told me that since you're not officially married into our family yet, it would be relevant to include your name on Billy's birth certificate.
Wait, what? Are you telling me this is actually happening? Is that truly what your mom said?
Yeah, she actually said that. But the people at the Vital Records office didn't buy it. They insisted that, unless there are exceptional circumstances, it's mandatory to include both parents' names on a child's birth certificate. After my mom failed to persuade the government officials to bend the rules, she lost it and stormed out of there. I believe she's already gone home on her own.
Wait, so you're telling me that you haven't completed the paperwork for Billy's birth certificate yet? But more importantly, why does your mom want to exclude my name from it? Just because we're not officially married into your family yet? I mean, we're already engaged, aren't we? And we've set a plan to get married in just 5 months. So what's the big deal if we include my name in Billy's certificate now, instead of waiting until after we've gotten married? I'm sorry, but none of this makes any sense to me.
Well, my mom said that even though you pushed out Billy, you're not really part of our family yet. And besides, considering the fact that you grew up in a single-parent household...
I see. So this is what it's all about, huh? It's all because your mom can't wrap her head around the fact that I was raised by a single parent, right? I should have seen this coming. I should have picked up on your mom's bias against my family situation.
Hey, let's not paint my mom as the villain here, okay? She's just trying to protect our future and our son's well-being, that's all. Think about it for a moment. What if you suddenly have a change of heart and decide you don't want to marry me? Or what if, out of nowhere, I find you unappealing and want to end our relationship? And let's face it, when it comes to child custody battles, mothers usually have the upper hand, especially when the child is still a baby like Billy. We have to consider all these possibilities, you know?
So, basically, are you saying that you might just up and leave me at any moment and take Billy with you? Is that what you're getting at?
Well, I wouldn't put it exactly like that, but yeah, that's pretty much the deal. But hey, it's not just one-sided, you know? Look, my mom has a valid point about not including your name on Billy's birth certificate. She just wants to avoid unnecessary complications if things go south in the future. Who knows, right? We might be all lovey-dovey now, but tomorrow we could be in a huge argument. And you know what usually goes down when couples have those major fights? They start screaming and yelling, each one wanting to end the relationship, and both wanting to claim full custody of the child.
Are you even hearing yourself, Wayne? I think you're being quite unreasonable. What's the whole purpose of getting engaged and married if all you can think about is how it might fall apart? A marriage can only thrive if both of us put in the effort and work together as a team. You know that, right? But you know what? If you're really set on not including my name on Billy's birth certificate, then I'll take matters into my own hands and make sure it gets done myself.
Wait, hold up. No way. You can't just go ahead and do that, got it? Both my mom and I are absolutely not going to let that happen. Hey, Irina, Are you still there?
Irina, you despicable woman. Do you have any idea you're the reason my leg is broken? It's all because of you. I'm gonna take you to court and sue you for every penny you've got. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna sue your entire damn family.
Well, honestly, it's entirely your fault. So why are you trying to pin it on me now? You reap what you sow. That's what they always say, right?
Oh, how dare you think you could even talk to me like that? You're the one who shoved me and caused my leg to break, you wicked witch. All because I didn't include your name on Billy's birth record? Seriously? You're just filled with spite and vindictiveness, aren't you? Thank goodness you and Wayne aren't married yet. Otherwise, I'd be damned with a devilish daughter-in-law like you.
I pushed you? Seriously, how did I push you? I'm telling you, I didn't do anything like that. Actually, you brought this whole thing upon yourself. You were trying to grab the papers from my hands while I was leaving the house to submit them for Billy's birth certificate. And in the process, you tripped and fell by accident. None of that is on me. In fact, you're the one who tried to push me away and snatch the papers.
Well, if you weren't so damn stubborn and didn't insist on submitting those papers, none of this crap would have gone down. No matter how you twist it, you're still the one at fault, plain and simple.
Oh, really? How am I wrong for wanting to have my name on my own son's birth certificate? It's my right as his mother, you know. I mean, hello? I'm the one who actually gave birth to him?
Oh, really now? So you're all high and mighty about being Billy's mom and giving birth to him and all that jazz? Well, let me enlighten you, princess. If it weren't for me being there, supporting you throughout your entire pregnancy, do you honestly think you could have popped out a healthy, beautiful boy like Billy? I highly doubt it. I'm telling you, I'm more a mother to Billy than you ever could be. So what if you gave birth to him? Congratulations. Even pigs can do that. You're nothing more than a birthing machine. Well, I'm the true mother who takes care of his every woman need.
Oh, really? I thought you helped me because you genuinely care about me and Billy. I had no idea you'd use it as a chance to throw it in my face and make yourself out to be so damn important to Billy while belittling my significance. You know what? I've had enough of you two. You and Wayne. You and your precious son are quite the duo, I must say. Well, guess what? It's none of my concern anymore because I've already taken care of the paperwork. There's no way you can exclude me from Billy's birth certificate now. And just so you know, I'll be packing my things and leaving this house for good.
What? You actually went ahead and did it? How freaking dare you? Didn't I make it perfectly clear that you're not allowed to pull that stunt? You're not even his real mom. Just some glorified birthing machine. I'm the one who's Billy's true mother. I took care of him even before he was born, so I well deserve to have him.
Who do you think you are? Throwing those insults at me. I've tried to talk some sense into you, but it's like talking to a brick wall. Whatever. I'll just block your number now. Don't even think of contacting me again, Tessa.
Irina, how dare you ignore me like that?
Hey, Irina, you freaking cow. Where the hell do you think you're running off to with my son, huh?
Oh, wow. So your dear mother went ahead and spilled everything, huh? Well, listen up, Wayne. You and your mom are expecting the impossible from me, alright? What are you even thinking? Wanting to omit my name from Billy's birth record? That is absolutely the most despicable thing you could do as a parent. Let me tell you, I literally put my life on the line to give birth to your son. And all you and your mom can think about is finding a way to push me out of his life and steal him away from me? I mean, seriously, what kind of person does that?
What do you mean by steal? Are you out of your mind? I don't have to steal my son from anyone. That's just a ridiculous notion coming from you. Remember, I'm the one who gave you the seed. I created him, and he carries my DNA. He's more like me than you. That's a fact. You just gave birth to him. That's all you did. Now it's my turn to raise him into a fine young man just like myself.
You and your mom are living in a fantasy world if you think you can simply snatch a newborn baby away from his mother. But you know what? It doesn't even matter anymore. I'm done. I'm leaving, and I'm taking Billy with me. He still depends on me to feed him and take care of him.
What the hell? You're not even my wife yet. I had this idea that I would marry you to have someone to cook, clean, and help around the house. But it turns out you're just way too much of a danger to me, my son, and my mother.
So now the truth finally comes out, huh? I'm basically just a maid to you and your mother. Is that it? Anyway, I'm leaving. If you really want to fight for custody of Billy, then we'll see each other in court.
Ha! Not so fast. You're not going anywhere. Got it? I've already locked the door, so you better stay put. Stay in there forever to reflect on your selfish actions. I'll only let you out when you willingly and obediently hand over my son. You hear me?
What? Wayne! Let me out of here. You can't just lock me in like this. It's not right.
Oh, of course I have every damn right to lock you up. You're a twisted, sick-ass woman who wants to steal my son. So unless you're willing to give up custody of Billy, I'm gonna make sure you rot in that house for the rest of your pathetic existence.
Irina, you're such a pathetic excuse for a human being. It's unbelievable that you're still shamelessly squatting in my son's house like a cockroach. I figured after my stern lecture you'd be crawling to my doorstep, begging on your knees to return Billy to me. But no, you're just too damn stubborn for your own good, aren't you? Unlock this damn door immediately, you worthless bitch. Oh, what's that? You're giving me the silent treatment? Still blocking my number, huh? Do you think you're so high and mighty that you can't even be bothered to talk to me? Is that it? Fine. Let's see who's in control here, shall we? If you don't come out of that house right this instant, I swear I'll reduce it to ashes. That's right. Once you're gone for good, there won't be anyone standing between me and my grandson anymore.
Hey, Irina! What the hell did you do? Did you actually burn my house down? I can't believe you had the audacity to commit such a despicable act. Was it your twisted way of seeking revenge after realizing that I never loved you and only wanted to marry you for the sake of our son? Did you want to kill both yourself and our son just to spite me? Damn, you're a complete lunatic. Consider yourself lucky that the firefighters arrived in time to rescue Billy from the inferno you caused. You know what? My mom saw right through your BS. She was the one who advised me to dump your sorry ass and take Billy away from you. Looks like I narrowly escaped a huge disaster, didn't I? But hey, it's all good now, isn't it? You're nothing but dead meat, and I'll have full custody of Billy all to myself.
Wayne, it's me, Irina's dad.
What? Mr. Jones? How are you? Long time no see, huh?
Wayne, you can't even begin to comprehend the rage that's consuming me at this very moment. I'm so furious that I could effortlessly shatter your face into a million goddamn pieces. In fact, after I'm through with you, you'll be lucky if anyone even recognizes you as a human being anymore. My beatings will ensure that.
Wait. Hold your horses there, buddy. Let's get one thing straight. This has absolutely nothing to do with me, got it? Irina is solely responsible for this mess. I have no clue what was going through her pea-sized brain, but she idiotically chose to set my house on fire. You hear me? So I think it's only fair that you cough up a huge wad of cash to compensate me for that mess.
So, you have not received any updates from the police? They've apprehended the actual criminal, and it turns out it's none other than your dear old mom.
Hold up a second. What kind of utter nonsense did you just blabber? Are you seriously so desperate to shift the blame away from your daughter that you're dragging my mom into this chaotic situation? Let me set the record straight for you. My mom is the epitome of sweetness and kindness. She's like a real-life angel walking among us, alright?
If she's really such an angel, then why in the world is she being held by the police, huh?
Well, who knows? Maybe the police are just a bunch of confused idiots. Or perhaps they're holding her there to gather some clues or whatever. I don't know.
Listen up, you ignorant fool. It wasn't my daughter who set fire to your house, got it? It was your own damn mother. The police found incriminating text messages on her phone. Solid proof that she's the one behind it all. You and your twisted mother are nothing but vile monsters. First, you try to steal my grandson, and now you want to take it a step further by trying to kill both him and my daughter? Thankfully, both Billy and my daughter are safe and sound now. But let me tell you this. If those firefighters hadn't arrived in the nick of time, there's no telling what would have happened.
Don't you dare lie to me.
If you're too dense to believe me, then go ahead and waste your time at the police station. You'll see the truth for yourself. But before you do that, brace yourself for some unpleasant news. Consider this your official notice. You're being terminated from my company, effective as of tomorrow.
Wait, hold on a second. This is completely unfair. I'm the best manager you could ever ask for. There's no reason for you to fire me.
No, Wayne, you are far from being the best. At best, you're just average. I only gave you an opportunity because my daughter asked for it, but that favor has expired. And here's a little something extra for you to chew on. I'll ensure that you won't be able to find a similar job anywhere else. Consider your career prospects bleak.
What? No! That's really messed up, man. It's downright cruel. With your CEO status and all that power, no one in their right mind would even consider hiring me. You know how passionate I am about my job, right? I've been in the sales department my entire life, but it was at your company where my career really took off. Hey, remember when you mentioned that Irina is alive and well? Well, let me talk to her. I'm confident I can smooth things over and get her to forgive me. We can totally move past all this drama, right?
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, I'm dead serious, man. Irina is head over heels for me. She'll bend over backward just to be with me. And do you really want to see little Billy grow up without his old man? Come on, think about it. A kid raised in a single mom household? That's not gonna do him any favors, right? It'll mess him up big time.
Listen up, Wayne. You better pay attention and pay attention well. My daughter and grandson want absolutely nothing to do with you and your crazy mom anymore. We want you out of our lives ASAP. And let me tell you, both you and your mom will be expected to pay a heavy price for the crime you did. Right now, my daughter needs me, so don't expect to hear from me again. The next time we cross paths, we'll be in court.
Following that, Wayne hurried to the police station where his mother was being held. Tessa appeared to be in a state of extreme panic, crying and repeatedly asking about Billy's well-being. As it turned out, she mistakenly believed that I was alone in the house, leading her to do the craziest and most foolish thing imaginable: setting fire to Wayne's house. During the police interrogation, Tessa confessed that she had intended to teach me a lesson and that she didn't mean to do what she did. However, the fire quickly got out of control, surpassing Tessa's ability to contain it. Shocked by the truth, Wayne left the police station with his eyes fixed on the ground. Perhaps he felt immense shame for his mother's actions. Or maybe his trust in her was completely shattered that day. Once the case came to light, Tessa received a life sentence in prison, while Wayne was jailed for confining me inside the house. Upon his release, he would come to my house or my dad's company every day, pleading for a chance to see me. He'd kneel outside, expressing his remorse and desire to reconcile. However, I remained resolute in severing all ties with him, and so did my dad. Whenever Wayne appeared, my dad would stand there with a stern expression, refusing to utter a single word, regardless of what Wayne said. It was a chilling display of my dad's utmost disdain for Wayne, leaving him no choice but to give up and walk away. Despite all the chaos that unfolded, I'm grateful that my son and I are still safe. I know that with a remarkable grandfather like my dad, Billy will grow up to be a good person